Hello friends! So for the first video, just so happens that my opportunity to do a video is while I am out at Devil's Lake. Lucky me, my daughter is rock climbing and I am meditating, doing some flow work and hiking and just really enjoying this beautiful day. So this week, what I want to share with you is some exercises for your shoulders and neck. I know a lot of us experience a lot of pain in our shoulders. It can be in the front, it can be at the back. A lot of times people have a lot of pain here and here. And so these particular exercises are going to be really helpful for that. Besides going for walks and getting regular exercise, these can help open up the chest. So the idea often is that our chest muscles, because we're doing everything out in front of us, are really tight, and our back muscles tend, even though it seems like they should be strong, they're actually fairly weak. And so we have to strengthen our back muscles by using them like this. These are our rhomboid muscles, and always the muscles along the insides of our scapulas that we're going to be exercising. And at the same time, we need to open up the chest. So getting that forward curve that we all have, and we have it for a lot of reasons. Like, we were in utero like this. This is how we were when we were inside. So we always tend to go back towards that. So don't stress about the fact that you tend to be hunched over a little bit, but let's work on opening it up so we can open up our heart, we can open up our throat. And once this gets opened and that gets strengthened, then a lot of the pain that we experience in our shoulders will start to dissipate. And also a heads up that this does not work overnight. A lot of times we've had pain for years, if not decades, and doing one set of exercises for 2 days isn't going to fix it. This is a long-term commitment. You need to do this for, every day for weeks, for months. This has to be kind of part of what you do on the regular. So we're going to start with first really coming into our body and feeling our body, taking some nice breaths, and noticing how your body feels. Where does it hurt? Like, I'm having a little bit of tightness, along my upper spine on my left-hand side. I'm noticing that. And then really bring your awareness to your sacrum and the bottom of your spine and feel the seat beneath you. Or if you're standing with your feet on the ground, we're going to imagine that we're growing roots down into the earth, and we are super grounded and planted in Mother Earth, and we're bringing up all of the nourishment that we could possibly need from our beautiful Mother Earth. So feel that connection. Imagine it coming up through your feet, through the base of your spine, up into your heart, and just feeding your body and your soul. And then bringing your arms up, and we're going to connect with the heavens. Look at these beautiful heavens that I have here. And connect with the sun and the stars and the moon and all of the celestial bodies and galaxies and universes that are out there. Connect with all of that energy and imagine it coming in through the top of your head as a beautiful golden rain shower. Down through your brain, cleaning your brain, down through your throat, clearing any blockages in your throat, and coming to your heart where it meets our beautiful Mother Earth energy. And there they spiral together. If you feel comfortable and you're not at work, take a nice deep breath. And let it out as a nice sound, nice ah. This actually activates the vagus nerve in your system, in your body, your thoracic body, and helps to activate the parasympathetic nervous system, so the system that helps you relax and receive. All right, so we're going to start really simple with our movements. We're going to do some movements with the head. So we're going to do neck rotations, and with the neck rotations, these are slightly different. We're going to imagine that we're actually drawing a circle with our nose in space. So we're not going way back. We're not doing that backwards motion that a lot of us did in the 80s and 90s, but instead we're going to just draw a little circle, and it can start small. I invite you to make a spiral. So slowly start to get bigger. Relax your shoulders. Sit up straight. One more time in this direction. And then when you reverse direction, start large with a large circle and start to spiral down until we get smaller and smaller. And notice how good this feels in your neck and your shoulders already. All right, next we're going to do some strengthening of those rhomboid muscles. So I want you to bring your hands to your sides and imagine that you have a pencil between your shoulder blades, and you're going to squeeze that pencil together. You're going to squeeze those two ends of those pencils together. So we're going to inhale and exhale, squeeze those shoulder blades together, relax the neck, relax the jaw, and hold. Hold, squeeze your shoulder blades together. This is an exercise that you can do multiple times through the day. All of these exercises are. This is not something that you need to only do once a day. You can do it multiple times a day. And then release. Rotate your shoulders a little bit. Get it, shake it out. Stretch it out. Let's do it again. Inhale. Squeeze those shoulders together. Shoulder blades. Nice. All right, next we're going to take our hands behind our head, behind our neck, and we're going to lift towards the sky. We're going to pinch those shoulder blades together, and then we're not arching our neck back like this. What we're doing is we're lifting how we can, our chest. We're imagine that our sternum is a plate, and we're starting to change it from a vertical position towards as more horizontal as we can. This is going to be different from everybody. Most people are very stiff in their thoracic spine. So inhale, exhale, up to the heavens. Again, you don't need to bring your neck way back. You can want to keep your spine, your neck, which is the top of your spine, in line with the rest of your spine. Squeezing that pencil together, relaxing the neck, relaxing the jaw, staying soft on the inside, and release. Oh, yeah. Feels good. Now the next one, the last one, is going to be a little hard for me to show you because of where I am. But what we're going to do is, if you can come on all fours, you can do that. Or you can also do this on a table or the back of a couch. And basically what we're going to be doing is we're just going to be stretching these muscles right here in a really nice way. So if you're on the ground and you don't have anything to do this with, this is really close to puppy posture, really similar to puppy posture, or to child's pose, where that's the kind of the motion that we're doing. So because of where I am and I don't have a yoga mat, we're gonna just kind of experiment with what we got here. We got all kinds of rocks and sticks. All right, but I can still do it without falling off this cliff. And so we're gonna come back, and we're gonna really allow the undercarriage of our shoulders to open up. Stretch. We're gonna drop our neck, our head. Allow that to all stretch and stay here for a few breaths, for as long as feels good. Relax the neck and the shoulders, the jaw. Nice deep breaths. And when you're ready on your next inhale, you can come back forward. Whew. People are having fun in the background here. And just take some deep breaths and notice how it all feels. You do some shoulder circles. backwards, and forwards. And thank you so much for joining me on our first week of me giving you some tips and tricks to having more joy in your body and more less pain and more ease and flow in your body. So I hope you all have a fantastic week, and I invite you to do all of these things, from taking the gentle breaths and grounding into your body, grounding into the earth, reaching up into the stars, into the heavens, and making that connection in your heart. That's a really beautiful exercise. That's very grounding in the present moment. And to doing these shoulder stretches, again, the lovely neck rolls, pinching the shoulder blades together as if you're pinching a pencil, and then the forward Superwoman stretch against a bed, a table, or the back of a couch, or child's pose. I hope you all have a fan-diddly-tastic week, and I'll see you next week.